Swag brought up like his like Akatsuki shorts thing, and he was like, um, you know, this is like how Kakashi and the Warlock would do versus this Akatsuki member. And then like he would post like a difficulty, and I was like, oh okay, yeah, sounds cool or whatever. I wasn't disagreeing. And he's like, oh, what do you think about like Pain versus Kakashi? And I was just like, I don't know. Pain does big boom, and Kakashi goes Kamui, and then big boom again. I was just like joking. I wasn't even answering it. You know what I mean? I was just saying some stupid shit like non-answer. And he was like, "You don't? Do you think like Kakashi could like Kamui Chubaku Tensei?" So then we got into like a fucking hour and a half like argument about why it's impossible to prove Kakashi would Kamui the Chubaku Tensei. like, so I like my first skepticism was that the Chibaku Tensei is for one like a gravity well, right? And gravity inherently manipulates space and time, right? It creates like it's basically like a vortex that like ripples space around it to like suck it in, right? So I was like, how would you even like quantify that he could aim the Kamui at the right area of space? Like, how would you not? Why would it not just be a ripple or a wave above the area he thinks it's at, or something like that, right? But like, then it got to the point where we were debating if Killer B was smarter than Kakashi, and I've never thought about this in my life, but I low key made an argument that Killer B is smarter than Kakashi because Swag thinks that Minato is smarter than Kakashi, and Killer B reads Minato like he reads Minato's teleportation harder than like any character ever. Like the Raikage can't read Minato, and Obito cannot read Minato, but Killer B reads Minato, and actually was gonna mutually kill him while inexperienced. And then Killer B gaslights the fuck out of the entire Akatsuki and Sasuke at the same time, and he was not able to deduce that the Chibaku Tensei had to be nuked from the gravity well, like immediately. The only character that does that is Kurama, but Kurama is smarter than Kakashi. So we had an hour and a half argument if Kakashi would have just deduced that, and it was just like more than likely not, because Killer B couldn't. You know what I mean? But it was fun. It was fun as fuck. I won't lie. It was funny. And so at the end of it all, we were just like, okay, does do we like argue like that on the podcast for like 3 to 4 hours? And on God, it would get views, right? On God, yeah, but Shikamaru could just be less intelligent than Killer B as well. Killer B could be a fucking genius, bro. You don't know that. And Kurama is smarter than him too. So it's just like that's a nothing statement because Shikamaru has nothing really quantifiable in comparison. But like, let's say like let's say we did argue for 4 hours on this fucking stream. It would get views, but at the same time, I was like, do I want to do that? Like, do I want to promote like that dumb shit again? Like, I don't think I do. Like, I kind of like just like doing the fucking arguments in private thing. It was a lot more fun that way. You know what I mean? But